morning, my beautiful people. Welcome back to another vlog. I am so exhausted, but I had a somewhat early spin class booked this morning, so I'm just finishing getting ready. I love that like my strap is all over the place. That's how you can tell I'm exhausted, because I am like not even barely put together. But heading out to a spin class at Sweat and Tonic this morning. I haven't done spin in forever, and I kind of just like on a whim was like, yeah, let's go to a spin class. So I'm finishing up getting ready. We're gonna head out. I think maybe I'll grab a smoothie after and just have like a kind of me wellness morning. I haven't had one of those in a while. So that's what we're up to. Let's head out and get this day started. We are dressed, makeup done, ready for the day, back from spin. Every time I go and do a spin class, I'm reminded how much I literally love spin. It gives me the best energy, and I just find it so fun. Like, I'm not the most coordinated person, I'm not going to lie. Like, I definitely am offbeat half the time, but like with the right instructor, it's just so much fun and such a vibe, and I feel like I should do it more often. Slash, also, do I need to be an instructor at something else? Maybe, possibly. I've always considered getting my spin instructors, but I definitely do not do spin enough to even honestly really be considering it. But I wanted to do a little fall clothing haul with you guys because your girl has done damage. I feel like fall is the only time where I really clothing shop, and it's just because like I genuinely wear all of my fall clothing and also love adding new pieces into the rotation. So let me show you guys. I feel like it's not as big as last year, but I do have more pieces on the way, and I was just impatient and want to show you guys what I have going on so far. I got some stuff from RW & Co, some stuff from H&M, got some Suzanne pieces, and a new pair of Uggs. We love it, but let's go through it. I'm gonna start this off by saying that a lot of these clothes are because I leave for France in like a week, and so I wanted to get some pieces that not are only like cute fall pieces, but are like cute Parisian aesthetic pieces. I know I'm gonna wear them again, but like, yes, I did specifically get them for the trip, and I am not mad about it at all. Also, it feels like summer out today. It's now towards the end of September, and Toronto's going through another heat wave. Like, I'm not mad about it, but I was enjoying like the crisp fall weather, and now we're like back into summer. I'm gonna start off with my new pair of Uggs because UGG actually sent these over to me, and I couldn't be more grateful. I have bought every other pair of Uggs that I own, and that is literally like 3 other pairs, but these ones are different, and I definitely think they're going to be the new it girl UGG. Like, I am obsessed. They're so cute and not like a typical UGG. These are the UGG City Funk boots. I think they are so cute. They're a bootie, but they're not like fuzzy on the inside. They're more waterproof fall, almost like a hiking boot, but like very city walking around. I love that they have a little platform, but I still have that UGG chunk boot to them, but with a little bit more dimension and detail. Still the UGG suede that we love. There's this little zipper detailing. I think these are gonna be really fun to style because they're not as chunky as like a classic UGG or even like a UGG Tasman slipper. Just have a little bit of a sleeker silhouette, and I think are gonna be fun to style. So this is what I got first. I got one pair of shoes from Suzanne, and I have been hesitant to hop on the fall red wave, but I've been seeing it a lot, and honestly I am in love with it this fall. So I'm like slowly dipping my toes with some accessories to make sure I like red on myself, and then I'm going to wear it. I'm starting off with this really cute pair of Baby Mary Janes from Suzanne, and they're not in like a bright red. They're in almost a cherry pink, pale burgundy color. but I am obsessed. Look at these, they're gorgeous. Did I get these for Paris? Absolutely, because I think Parisians have such a beautiful aesthetic, and like everybody in Paris dresses so well. I want to be dressed well too. Like as much as I know I'm gonna walk around in sneakers, I also really wanted some cute shoes to walk around in as well, and these are just perfect. The other piece that I got from Suzanne is technically for Alan. It's not technically for me, but I already know that I'm going to be stealing it, but I got this for him for Paris as well, and it's this little Café October t-shirt, but it's like French, so Café Octobre, and it's embroidered there, but then the back has this stunning print. I was thinking like Alan doesn't have any, not more dressy t-shirts. He has either basic t-shirts or graphic print tees that are like anime, because he loves anime, but I was thinking that this could be fun for him to style, and I also know that I'm gonna end up stealing it. So next, let's do all of the things that I got from H&M, and I actually got these at H&M while I was in the States at the end of August, already knowing that I was going on this France trip, and just picked up a few things. This technically is not for the trip, but I might bring it anyways just in case. You might have already seen it if you follow me on Instagram, because I have worn it once, but it is this fitted bodycon sleeveless t-shirt teal dress. It is in this stunning stretchy material. I'm obsessed with it. I think it looks so good, and I honestly don't own any dresses in this color or in this style. It's like fitted but loose at the same time, like fitted through the top and bottom, but then is very flowy and loose and super long and elegant. I'm obsessed. I've already worn it once, but you definitely will be seeing me wear it more. In the same material, also I love that this is double lined, but it is this brown fitted long sleeves. It's giving almost Skims dupe, very similar to this, but this is from Zara, but same kind of material, fitted vibes. It also has that double layering, so you don't have to wear a bra, which I love. I did get it in an extra small, and I'm not typically an extra small, but I found that the small just wasn't as fitted as I would have liked it to be, and it just like bunched in funny places. I'm obsessed. I'm gonna wear this so much. It's just a good basic. Next up, I got these rustic kind of vintage looking washed jeans. They are just a straight wide leg, almost in this like brown denim wash. Honestly, I got these to replace one of my other favorite straight leg jeans that I not only wore almost to the ground, but Pluto actually ripped a hole in them. So I kind of needed to replace them. Like I literally wore those jeans so much that they were getting thin, and then Pluto jumped up and his teeth ripped a hole in the jeans and ruined them. Quite literally just got this pair to replace them. Next, I got this stunning chunky off the shoulder white knit sweater. I am a sucker for sweaters, especially in fall, and I have been loving off the shoulder sweaters. I style this type of piece all the time, so I know it's going to be a staple in my wardrobe. It's minimal, it's cute, it can be styled down with jeans or up with like a cute midi skirt or even a mini skirt. I just know it's like the perfect fall piece. And then the last three pieces are where the Parisian aesthetic comes in a little bit, but I got this pleated khaki skirt. I am not a huge mini skirt gal, but with the right mini skirt, I can be a mini skirt gal. I saw this on the model in H&M, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try that on, see what I think, and I loved it. I loved it. And I'm not typically one for like a mini skirt, but I think that this is just such a plain basic piece. There's not much going on to it that it'll be good to style, like either with that white sweater that I just showed you guys, or with the other sweater that I got, which is this like semi off the shoulder striped fitted long sleeve sweater. This is originally what I was thinking I'll wear that skirt with, and super comfy. Like I'm just in love with sweaters like this. I wear them all the time. Next is a bit more of a fun piece, but it is this denim corset, and I have been looking for a good denim corset for the last 2 years, and I just haven't found anything that I loved until now. It is almost like a peplum top, but I love that it's a little bit longer, because every time I tried on other denim corsets, they like came up to here and it just wasn't the vibe or the right color of denim, or it didn't feel good. This is stunning. I am obsessed with this denim corset. It fits so well, and it's the most stunning shade of denim. I'm like holding it funny because for some reason I have it all unbuttoned right now. I'm in love with it. And then last up, I just got a pair of suede black ballet flats. I've been obsessed with the ballet flat trend, and again for Paris, I think these are going to be so cute, either with that little khaki skirt and the striped sweater, and I just know I'm going to get lots of wear out of them on that trip. Okay, moving into my RW & Co pieces. RW & Co really surprised me this year, which is why I picked up, I feel like, quite a few pieces from them. I'm gonna start off with the accessories. They had the cutest little crew socks. I got these ones that are just brown striped black grid, and then These ones are so me. I feel like if you know me, you know that these are just like too aligned, and I saw them, I was like, these are a need, these are a must. I'm gonna style them some way. They are this little coffee print sock. I'm literally obsessed. All different types of coffee. I feel like you can't even see the ones that are at the top because of the tag. They're so cute. I'm in love with these. I'm gonna find a way to style them, even if it's like with Uggs and jeans and they're kind of hidden like the teddy bear sock vibe, but like coffee socks are just so me. And then I also picked up just this plain brown belt. I genuinely think I only own 2 belts, a black one and a white one, but I know I have a few dresses that I wish I had a brown belt to wear with, and so your girl picked up just like a classic brown plain belt. I also got a few kind of like transition fall to winter jackets, or like colder fall jackets. The first one being this stunning shacket that has a belt. I had another shacket that I've worn basically to the ground. It's just not warm anymore. It was time for a replacement and an upgrade. And this one was stunning. I'm obsessed. It's got this very, very slight pattern, but it is in this taupey brown. It's super cozy. I love the buttons. I'm obsessed. And then the other jacket that I got, this is definitely more of a winter to fall transition, but it is this fuzzy Sherpa bomber. I am in love with a good bomber. I have this gray terry cloth one that I've worn so much, and I styled so much last year that I thought it just made sense to get one that's more of like a winter material, because I wore that one so much to the point where it was cold and I wish it was warmer, which now this one is. Next up, I got this fitted vest. I feel like this can be a summer to fall and even like later fall piece depending on how I style it, with like a turtleneck underneath or just on its own. I think that this is such a versatile piece, and I haven't had any vests in my wardrobe yet. And I think that this is something that's going to be around for a while, but super basic, classic, and a staple that's going to be in my wardrobe. And then the last 2 pieces that I picked up from RW & Co are cozy sweaters. The first one being this oversized striped black and white sweater. Very basic, very comfy, and honestly just going to be like an everyday wear. I got it in a size medium, but I honestly could have even upsized more to a large because it's not quite as oversized as I would have liked. And then last but not least is this oversized cardigan. This I did upsize into a large because I really wanted it to be more of that oversized feel, and it is in this stunning brown. I've been looking for a cardigan like this for a while, and I know Oak and Ford always had them, but they're just like a little bit too pricey for me for just a basic cardigan, and this was priced so reasonably, and it's so soft and cozy. I'm so excited to style this. Those are all the pieces that I got for this little fall haul. I feel like fall is always my favorite season and like my favorite outfits and clothing to style, so I think probably at least 50% of my wardrobe is fall or summer transition or like spring pieces, and I love it. For the rest of the day, I do have laptop work to do. It is a Tuesday, so we do have Health Cafe tonight, so I'm going to head over to the studio at some point later this afternoon to get set up, clean the studio, and get prepped before class. I don't teach tonight, but I'm kind of just there as overhead. Pluto is currently taking a nap, which is amazing, so I can get some work done. We are home from Health Cafe. It is currently just past 8. I'm gonna whip up a quick cozy dinner. I kind of wanted to make soup tonight, but they still haven't gotten any like acorn or butternut squashes that are ripe enough in at the grocery store, so I'm settling for a quick easy pasta because it also, like I just said, is like 8 o'clock and I just want to make something quick and easy. I feel like whenever I don't have stuff prepped on nights that I have Health Cafe, which is literally every night except for Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I just want a quick, easy dinner, and so tonight that's going to be a cozy pasta. I also feel like my nights post-Health Cafe have been getting cozier because by the time I get home, it's dark outside now, and I get home and it's just like I just want to be cozy, eat a comfort meal, and like snuggle in for the night. So I'm going to make like a sun-dried tomato quick chicken pasta situation and share the recipe because you guys always ask me about my pasta recipes, and literally I'm like the simplest person ever. I get jars of sauce and then just add stuff to it. So like the one I'm going to use tonight is a garlic and onion tomato sauce, and then I also have a jar of tomato pesto that I'm going to mix in a little bit and do a little bit of magic, add some more seasoning. Let's get cooking. Your girl is hungry. It is getting late. But before we do that, of course, we have to set the cozy fall vibes. It's now fall, so we're lighting a candle. We're gonna put on my orange diffuser and set the cozy vibes. Pluto's passing out. When I bring him to Health Cafe, he's always zonked after. Right now, he's snuggling up next to a cardboard box. Don't tell me why this is his favorite spot right now, but I have this box that needs to go down to my storage locker and it's just been sitting in my entryway, but he loves the place in between the bathroom door and this box right now. I actually hate matches. Why am I doing this to myself? Okay, screw that. All right, here we have cozy dinner tonight. So I did a quick little tomato pesto rigatoni with some chicken, red pepper, and then onions, and then I did some old shredded cheese on the top. I am about to set the fall vibe for the evening. I'm gonna find a like fallish background with some chill music on YouTube because I'm going to eat dinner and I'm going to read. I feel like this lighting is not doing it for me. Okay, that's a bit better, but I am reading my first September TBR read, which is a Light Lark. This was on my August TBR and I never got around to it, so I'm reading it now. I'm like 50 pages into it and I don't want to give any feelings or vibes from it yet because I feel like I haven't given it enough pages to even say how I'm starting to feel. I literally sat down and read once and that was it. This is my second time sitting down and I am like sad to admit that this is the first book that I'm reading this September. Don't come for me. I just have had a really bad reading month and I've just been like super hectic and busy, but I'm gonna try and read, at least finish this before I leave, if not this and maybe another small book, maybe Happy Place by Emily Henry, because it's like teeny tiny and I think I could maybe finish this and that book before I leave. We'll see, but I'm gonna read this tonight and I'm gonna see if I can find a cutesy little fall background. YouTube actually knows the vibes. YouTube knows what's up. Look at what is recommended. I think that they read my mind. These are all perfect. I'm obsessed. I think I like this one. Today is fall glow up day. I'm so excited. I have not had my nails done in literally like more than half the year. The last time I got my nails done was at my birthday, which was in March. It's now the middle of September. The fall nails are gonna come on in full force. I also am gonna get a little hair glow up. I really want my curtain bangs back for the fall. I haven't had short curtain bangs since like this time last year. I just have not had my curtain bangs cut since then. And honestly just have like a little fun appointment glow up day. I'm so excited to get my nails back on, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I was gonna get them on in the summer and then I got Pluto, and now that he's finally a little bit older, I'm not worried about him like chewing on my fingers and my nails. Finally gonna get a little bit of my personality back. I don't know about you guys, but whenever I get my nails done, it's like, look at this. It's stunning, it's perfect. I'm so excited. You can tell I'm excited because I just won't stop rambling. But we're gonna head out and get some fall nails done. right now, Vanessa, why are we at home and not at the salon? I thought you were getting your hair done. My hairdresser was booked solidly until literally the middle of October, so I will not be getting my hair done until I get back from France. Regardless, the bangs still need a touch up, so I'm gonna attempt to do them myself. Is it going to be a hack job? Probably just a little bit, but like they need to be fixed. I want them so much shorter. They're literally like all the way down here right now, and they need to be like here. So you're coming on this journey with me. We're going to attempt to fix and cut my curtain bangs at home. I haven't done this since COVID. We'll see how this goes. My thought process for this is I know that I'm going to go darker for the fall and winter anyways, and then I'll get it recut and freshened up anyways, but I'm starting by putting on my Renewed Reinforced Resilient. Oh my goodness, it's a tongue twister, but I always put this on after I wash my hair. I think I might just leave the ends for now because they're not looking too bad and I like the length, so I'll let my hairdresser trim it when I get it redone in a few weeks. But we are going to attempt to do my bangs. Like, see, look how long they are right now. They need to be like here. I'm a little nervous to cut that much off, but right, I'm going to start with where... No, I'm not even going to talk. We're just going to try and do this. Every hairdresser watching this is probably crying for me, and I'm crying for me too, but it's okay. Okay, I'm gonna start with that. I'm gonna dry it and then go from there. They're very fluffy right now because I just dried them out, but I honestly think that they're a good length. I don't think I'm going to trim any more off, and I think that they're pretty even as well. I think that turned out not too bad. Like, they'll obviously get fixed up and they'll grow out in a few weeks, like a little bit more, but not bad. All right, back in my regular outfit, makeup touched up. This is the final hair look. I think she turned out pretty good. I'm actually pretty impressed. I styled it just like very simply with my round airbrush. I think it looks pretty good. This is kind of the length I was going for. Like, if I get them retouched up, I definitely will go shorter and like try and get them a little bit more full and like get the layers fixed. But I do want to head out to the grocery store actually and pick up some fall foods and like some pumpkin creamer and stuff. I've been seeing this recipe to make homemade pumpkin spice syrup, and I've been dying to try it because I bought this pumpkin spice syrup last year and I did not love it, so I want to make a homemade one. Really hoping that they had a decaf pumpkin spice tea. Not finding that, but I found this hot cinnamon sunset that sounds really good. However, it's $16 for this little tin. But I'm gonna keep looking, and there's lots of like spicy chais, but I really wanted like a pumpkin spice tea. I see a cinnamon rooibos chais. Like, there's no pumpkin spice tea. I'm kind of disappointed. Disappointing me this year with the fall things. It's just not going well. If you watched my last video, the fall decor haul was like meh. It was okay. Like, things were just missing. The grocery stores are also missing with the pumpkin. We are in lack of a pumpkin tea. We are in lack of a pumpkin creamer. There was nothing. And we are in lack of pumpkin puree. I had to buy pumpkin pie filling instead, which basically just has sugar and spices added to it. And I went to 3 different grocery stores looking for pumpkin puree, and they're all pumpkin pie filling. Kind of upset, not gonna lie. However, before I went to the grocery store, I might have went and stopped in at Anthropologie again. I saw someone else post these, and I don't really have any like fun glassware slash like drink glasses, and I was like, these are not only fall, but they're just stunning in general. Like, I'll use them all year round. They're so pretty, but they are these gold rimmed cocktail glasses, and then they have the most subtle little orange tint at the bottom. Now I feel like I need to figure out some fall mocktails and cocktails to make, because this is just beautiful. But let's get into what I did end up getting for my little grocery haul. Because I did have some normal things to pick up, we got a bag of baby carrots and some hummus. This has been my go-to snack recently, is just baby carrots and hummus, or carrots and hummus in general. Baby carrots are obviously just like less fuss and easier. And then I also just grabbed a cucumber and some goat's cheese, and then I also just grabbed a big thing of broccoli. For the fall groceries, I got a refill on my favorite espresso. It's from Balzac's, which is a local roastery in Toronto, but I believe they're sold all over Ontario, if not all over Canada as well. Their espresso is just so good. In terms of the tea, I ended up picking up this herbal sweet cinnamon from 4 O'Clock. I love their green tea, and I like picked this up, smelt it, and it smelled incredible. So I grabbed this. I'm actually really excited to try it. I've never gotten just like a full-on cinnamon tea, so I hope it's not like too straight cinnamon spicy. I also picked up a little bag of decorative gourds. I get decorative gourds every year to place either in a bowl or place around, but they didn't have a full bag of the little white pumpkins, or I guess they're gourds technically. So I got just a mixed one. I grabbed an acorn squash to make a little squash soup once this gets ripe enough. They did have butternut squashes, but they were all like ginormous, and I just know I'm not gonna use that much of a butternut squash, so I'll wait till they get some smaller ones in to pick that up. But of course, grab my pumpkin pie filling like I mentioned. And then I grabbed 2 canned soups because I love fall and soup season, and I feel like this is something that I haven't done in the past few years, but I do like having just like soups on the go and ready. I love making a homemade soup, but sometimes that just is a little too much work, especially with my busy schedule. So I grabbed a vegetable minestrone and then a vegetable beef as well. That is everything that I got for my little grocery haul. Pluto needs to go on a walk. I also actually picked up a quick flatbread for lunch from the grocery store, so I'm gonna pop that in the oven. Yeah, I know, we're gonna go for a walk. We're gonna take, hi! I'm gonna make lunch and then take Mr. Pluto here. We're gonna go for a walk. Yes, we are. It is super bright behind me, but when we are back from my walk with Pluto, I'm gonna attempt to make some pumpkin syrup. Most of the recipes use pumpkin puree and then add sugar and stuff to it. This already has spices and sugar added to it, so I'm wondering if I just add this to water and then maybe like a little bit of sugar and basically make like a pumpkin simple syrup. That's my thought process. Here we have my little pumpkin syrup. I only made like a little bit, first of all because I wanted to test it out, and 2 because I don't know how much I'm actually going to use, but if I like it I can always make more. I still have a ton of the pumpkin pie filling, but I basically just did pumpkin pie filling and then water and then added a little bit of brown sugar and reduced it, and it made a lot less than I thought it was going to, considering I did a 1/4 cup of pumpkin and then 1/2 cup of water and a tablespoon of sugar. So I guess we wait until the morning to try it out in my latte and see how it tastes. I feel like it should be good because usually I just straight up put pumpkin puree into my milk and like froth it in there. So this will be like somewhat better, I feel like. tempted to make a little pumpkin pie crumble situation, like similar to like an apple crumble, but with the pumpkin pie filling. I don't really know. I found a recipe on Pinterest and kind of just went with it because I had all the ingredients. So I thought we would do a little taste test. But the dish is still very hot. It came out of the oven like 15 minutes ago and it's still warm. Not warm, hot. Okay, the pumpkin pie filling actually like baked very well. I'm really impressed. I wasn't expecting that, but it is like steaming. That's surprisingly really good. I didn't add any extra sugar other than like the sugar that's in the crumble part, but I'm really impressed with how easy that was to make and how good this actually is. I've been watching the secret lives of Mormon wives. Not that I follow any of the girls, but I definitely have seen them on TikTok and stuff before, so I thought I would watch the first episode just to see, and I kind of got hooked. And I'm not normally a reality TV person, but I'm kind of loving it, and I'm already like on the 6th episode, so I'm gonna keep watching that. But I'm gonna eat this, watch that. Bangs are most certainly banging this morning. It is so rainy, misty, foggy outside, like the perfect cozy fall morning. I just made my little pumpkin spice latte with the syrup that we made yesterday, so I thought we would do a little taste test, and I'm having it in my little pumpkin mug. I love this mug so much for the next like 30 days. This mug and this pumpkin mug. That's all we're using. I just want to feel the pumpkin cozy fall vibes. But let's do a little taste test. I am not gonna lie, I'm a little nervous because I don't think I made it that sweet, and I also didn't add a ton of syrup in. Yeah, that did not turn out how I hoped. It tastes like pumpkin, like I taste the essence of pumpkin, but definitely nowhere near enough sugar. Like it's not sweet at all. But the coffee itself is good. It just tastes like a little bit of pumpkin essence, but no sweetness. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna need to tweak the recipe a little bit and find like what is good. So I'm glad I only made like a very small batch for this first round. But I'm gonna end off this little fall vlog here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Stay tuned because I leave for Paris in a week. So Paris vlogs are coming, as well as France. We're going to Paris, Nice, Bordeaux, and Monaco. So very excited. I'll be vlogging the whole trip, so stay tuned. I also will be doing a little pack and prep with me beforehand, so lots of fun videos to be on the watch for. I feel like fall in France is going to be the perfect fall, and I'm so excited because I've heard that fall in France is beautiful, and I'm such a fall person, so I feel like it's just aligned. But I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!